Well, Boris, thank you very much for chatting with us. And well, tell me, if you are feeling some pressure being like the major defending champions.
No, why would I? I mean, like, there's not so many occasions where I do feel pressure, basically, because I feel that way. And, applying the defending champion, like, is not a thing to like, be a pressure.
Maybe you agree that Vitality is the clear favorite, and how does that affect you?
Well, they're definitely the favorites. If we are looking in terms of results, they have won 30 games in a row. That's an impressive result. It's the best result of all time, I believe. But you know, the major and the streak itself may end in the best of one because of the random, which is applied in the group stages. Because the first two games you're playing best of ones, it can go anyway because if you lose both pistols, you're already losing a lot of rounds and it kind of shaky because they won that many games because there was none of them were best of ones. It was like most of them best of threes and finals, of course, best of fives. So it's kind of easier to not get rolled like in some surprising fashion.
Are you eager to facing them? There is something that you might try to perfection, specifically to face Vitality, or is it just to play the perfect game?
Oh, I believe that you cannot be playing perfectly, and you should be using like resources just to communicate well and you know to keep everyone like alive and in the inside of the game. You can only chase perfection, not like play to perfection.
From what you've seen during these first stages, one and two, was something that surprised you?
All the Falcons. It surprised everyone, absolutely everyone. I think no one expected it. Besides that, the other surprising result was the Legacy making it 3-0 after like pretty shaky the first stage, and then they just rolled through the second stage. It's pretty cool. If they can keep up this form, they can like win some games in the third stage as well.
Well, both in both cases about Falcons, also in phase, maybe there were things outside the server that affect them. Did you ever manage also with this kind of matters? Do you think that might be the reason?
I mean, if you're playing poorly, there's always a reason, and if if it's that big of a tournament and that big of a target for everyone, uh, you can always find like more reasons. Everyone can look back and think and see what they have done wrong. How could they like make a different step, and it would have gone different way. Absolutely, and it's happening like to everyone.
But there's been some talk about how you guys are preparing the major. People saying that you didn't meet for a boot camp. Uh, has this surprised you that it's been a talking point?
Not really, because I mean you can easily bring up any topics which is kind of related to the team itself, and they will be talked about in media, so it doesn't matter.
For example, is there any ritual, any tradition inside Team Spirit, maybe between you and your mates?
No.
No, you don't have any tradition like a, I don't know, a WhatsApp chat, a group where you usually share things, or a specific day where you reunite and have meetings. Not any ritual between you?
No, not really. I think not really. Like, if you are talking about like gathering like over five, over six people in the same room at a specific date, it's kind of not possible. I think.
Is one of the of your teammates that you may consider like your best friend?
Mm, no idea. I mean, I believe that I'm a kind of comfortable person because I can find an approach like to each member. So they're probably fine with me unless I troll the game.
Because, for example, there has been a recent uh, chat into the South American community saying that there are no friends inside a team. Do you agree with that? I mean, they are all more like job partners.
We're talking about Spirit only, yeah?
Right. Yeah.
So basically, I do think that some people might need that kind of, friendly atmosphere, and it has to be like brought up in some point, in some way. But anyway, there still should be, there should be distance. You need to know that what is a job and what is a like should be like the relationships between people, and there should be a balance between like being like good friends and the colleagues.
And reports are stating that Kyousuke has agreed a deal with Falcons. From your perspective, how big of a loss is this for Spirit?
I have no idea.
Okay. Can you try to put some words on Kyousuke? How good is this guy? Is he as good as people says?
Даняк, у меня спрашивают, Киосуки, насколько хорош? Можешь сказать что-нибудь? He's goated. He'll dominate ZywOo. He is the best ever to touch the game.